this is actually from Crafting with Ashley, and welcome to this video. This is the card we're making today. It's quite simple, but I think it's super cute. So let me show you what I did. Okay, supplies you're going to need. There's a little bit here. You're going to need a card base, and this is going to be Flirty Flamingo, and this is a standard A6 card base. That's an A4 sheet cut in half and then folded in half. And then you're going to need a piece of Whisper White, and this is going to measure 14.35 centimeters by 10 centimeters. And then you need a whole lot of scraps. So you need some scrap Flirty Flamingo, scrap Whisper White, and then we're going to be using some scraps here of the From My Heart Designer Series paper, which is absolutely gorgeous. You've got these lovely foiled elements. I love it. So let's get started. Okay, let's put everything aside and get started. Trying to get everything sorted out the way. First things first, we're going to start with this piece here, and we are going to be using our balloon punch. This is the balloon bouquet punch, and the paper that I showed you, the From My Heart paper, does have a coordinating punch set, the duo heart punch, and would normally punch out this big heart here, but just because it has a matching punch doesn't mean that's the only punch you can use of the paper. So I've been using my balloon punch with it to cut out some balloons, and I've already cut some out, so I'm going to use these up because I don't want them to go to waste. So it'll be this punch we're going to use, and we're going to have 3 little balloons here, and I'm going to pop them up on some, what do you call this, using some dimensional. So I'm just going to see what balloons I want where. So maybe I'll have this big one here, and then maybe a small one here, and let's see, maybe this little one here as well. So we'd have 3 colours here, maybe like that. That will look nice. So we won't use those 3, we'll use these 3. So now we're just going to put some dimensionals on the back of these balloons. Okay, that's great. Okay, and now I've got some baker's twine here. This is just the normal white baker's twine, and I'm going to want it coming down from the balloons to my sentiment. That's going to be roughly around here. So I'm going to need, I always want to cut off more than I need, so I'm going to need 3 pieces. So that's 1, 2, let's see if this will make a 3rd. Yep, that will make a 3rd piece. Most of it all going to be too long, but we can cut off the excess later. So let's start to layer up our bits. So I'm going to take 1 piece here, and I'm just going to embed it in the dimensional so that it can then flow down there. And then I'm going to take another one and do exactly the same with my small ones. So just take the backings off my dimensionals, and just going to put my piece here and then layer it wherever I want it, maybe like that. And they're going to come down, and then I'm going to do the last one here. Okay, get rid of those backings. Where's my, got so much on my desk I can't see anything. Do you ever find that you just end up crafting a tiny little area, even though you started off with a huge space, and before you know it you've just reduced down to this tiny little area of your craft mat, or even smaller. So that's what we have so far. So I'm going to set that aside, and I'm going to bring back my scrap here of Whisper White. I'm going to do a little stamping, and the stamps that we're going to be using is a celebration set that says Sending You Thoughts, and we're using this one that says with a great big wish for happiness. And we're going to stamp this in Flirty Flamingo, So this doesn't really matter where you do it, just as long as there's a clear space. There we go. Close our ink pad up before we have an accident. Put that aside, and then we're going to cut that out using the story label punch, which is this one here. We just want to get it sort of center as possible, like that. And then we're going to need a piece of our Flirty Flamingo. We're going to do the same thing, so let's just close up our punch. And then we're just going to cut down the centre of our piece of Flirty Flamingo like that. Turn over our piece here, and then we're just going to put a little bit of snail. You can use snail, or you could use Tombow, whatever takes your fancy, whichever you find easiest, because there's no right or wrong way. And we're just going to use this now as our matting piece, so I'm just going to try and get it even sort of on both sides, something like that. And then again, makes life more difficult. Yeah, I think that'll do. What do you think? You must do it a heck of a lot better than I have, but this is mine and I'm happy with it. Okay, I'm just going to put some dimensionals on the back and take those backings off. Okay, and now we're just going to decide where I want this to go, and I think here will be just fine. So all I'm going to do to keep all of this down, I'm going to just take a glue dot and my pokey tool. Pokey tool is invaluable piece of kit. I've got the old style, but the new style is just as good. We're just going to hold these together with the glue dot. You could use a bit of tape as well. Actually, I might use a little bit of tape as well. So let's get a tiny piece of our tear and tape and just plonk that over like that, and then cut off all of this excess. And then we're just going to take the back off our tape, and then we're going to just put our sentiment down on top of that to cover all of that ugliness. So that's what we've got so far. Okay, so let me see, what else did I need? We're just going to do a little bit more stamping. So the stamps that we're going to be using next is this one called So Sentimental. I'm using this little one here. You could use whatever you want. Actually, let me use this little one here. So I just need, it's a titchy little stamp, isn't it? So I'm going to find my titchy little block to match. There we go. And we're just going to do a little bit of stamping in the corners just to make it not look so boring. I'm just going to do a little bit here, like confetti almost. So just light stamping. Don't press down heavily on your stamp, otherwise you're liable to transfer ink that isn't on the actual stamp that's around the edge. So I'm just going to do, of course you never know when to stop. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so let's close this up. There we are. Okay, and now we can do the back, and I should have maybe put this down before, but I wasn't thinking, so that I don't squash everything with snail, I'm just going to use some Tombow along the back here. And this just means that when I that if I had to put snail, I'd be having to squash the dimension down, whereas this way I don't. And then just going to put that down on top of our card base. Okay, and then last finishing touches I'm going to be using are these rhinestones here. And this is the old package, but the new one looks exactly the same. The same rhinestones, it's just in a new formation, that's all. And just for some bling, I'm going to add those rhinestones there. Okay, on the other one I did add a few of these, but I actually wasn't happy with it. I didn't think they showed up very well. And these are our heart epoxy droplets. Don't know if you can see them sort of in the camera. Yeah, you can see them there, but I'm not going to use that this time. Okay, so there we have that card. That's the card we made before. That's the one that's the one I made just now. That's the one I made before. I think they're super cute. What do you think? I love the fact that balloons are just pulling along the sentiment through the sky. I think it's just so lovely. So I hope you enjoyed the project. If you did, I'd be grateful if you could give it a thumbs up so YouTube know. And don't forget to subscribe to future videos. If you want any information about this project, supply list, etc., it'll be on the blog post on my website. And links to that and all my social media links, including my Facebook group, which is a place for us to share and chat about crafty things. All of that is in the description box below. So thank you again, and until next time, enjoy being creative. Bye!